What's happening? Let's talk about the basics for a minute. Let's start out by naming our 6 strings on the guitar. Starting out with our 6th string, the low E string. If you want, try to match the pitch of your guitar to my guitar, and then we'll get it in tune that way. Otherwise, go to the store and buy a tuner. Alright, ready? 6th string, low E. Next, we have our A string, or 5th string. After that, we have our D string, or our 4th string. Coming next, we have our 3rd string, our G string. After that, our 2nd string, our B string. And last but not least, we have our high E string, the 1st string. Alright, cool. Next, let's talk about frets. What are frets? Frets are these metal things along the neck of your guitar. A lot of guitars will indicate what fret number you're at by having a dot or some kind of symbol. I have dots on the side, and then I have birds on the neck. A lot of times you have dots or half moons or something crazy. Anyway, a lot of times it'll have the 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th fret indicated with a single dot, and then on the 12th fret you'll have a double dot. That indicates the octave of the string you're playing on. For instance, our low E string will have the note E repeat again when it comes up and we hit it on the 12th fret. That's the next time you can hit an E on that string. Notice how it's the same note, same pitch, but one's higher than the other. Okay, same thing happens on all the other strings on the 12th fret. After that, they indicate the 15th, 17th, 19th, and 21st frets. So when you're up there, you have a little guidance. Alright, so now the best way to play a note on the guitar, let's take our 1st finger, for example, our pointer finger on our left hand. We'll talk about that in a minute. And let's play our 3rd fret on our low E string. Now the best way to get that sound is to use the top part of our finger and to play as close to the fret as possible. So we don't want to be flat-fingered here and then we're blocking all these other strings or hitting other stuff we don't want. We're going to use the top of our finger close to the fret as possible, okay? That's how you get a good clean sound. If you play on top of the fret, you kind of get this buzzing sound, and if you play too far back, a lot of times it'll buzz or it won't be in pitch. So the best way to have accurate intonation would be to have your 1st finger right next to that fret there. So let's talk about the left hand for a minute. We don't typically play with our thumb. Some guys use that in their styles, and in some songs it's easier to use your thumb than doing some crazy bar chord, but I'm going to keep it pretty close to the books, and otherwise I'll indicate when you need to do that. So our 1st finger is actually our pointer finger. Our 2nd finger is our middle finger. Our 3rd finger is our ring finger. And our 4th finger is our pinky. So let's try a couple drills finding different notes and getting a good sound on our fretboard. Alright, so let's play our 1st finger on the 1st fret B string. How about our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret A string? How about our 2nd finger on the 8th fret high E string? How about our 4th finger on the 12th fret G string? What if we played our 2nd finger on the 3rd fret on the 6th string? How about our first finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string? Or our 4th finger on the 1st string, 10th fret? Quiz yourself at home and see how you do. Eventually you'll catch the lingo, and when we're going through the videos, you'll be able to follow right along. All right, so that basically does it for the basics. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.